This is the Nothing phone. I'm going to start by showing you the thing that makes it different and the thing that everybody's talking about, because that is the back. If you look at it here, you can see it's kind of translucent on the back here, and there are hundreds of little LED lights forming these distinct patterns here. And the idea is that they double up as notifications. I'll show you quickly what I mean. I just go into the settings here and get the ringtones. There are some pre-programmed, so you can see that one just comes up with a little flashing light in the corner. You've got this. You see? If you have the phone face down, you can see from the lights what kind of a notification you're getting, and you can even attach a particular ringtone to a particular contact so you can see who's calling you without having to turn the phone over. While we're talking about the actual physical phone, it's worth saying that this device is on the chunky side. Let me show you what I mean. I've got a little pile here of phones, various makes, and let me put the Nothing one on the top. You can see how much thicker it is compared with the others. Now, what's the biggest thing inside a phone these days? It is, of course, the battery. Nothing says that the battery on this phone is good for 18 hours between charges. Now, I've been using this phone for 4 days and I've only charged it once so far, but what I have is a production unit, so I haven't got anything on it, so I've had to hand-pick some apps. Fundamentally, what's inside this phone is a standard mid-range Android phone. If you're used to using Android phones, you'll be used to using this. Nothing is quite proud of its environmental credentials here. It says it's used 100% recycled aluminium in all of its phones, and that over 50% of the plastic components are either recycled or from a bio-based source. Let me tell you a little bit about the camera. It's got a 50 megapixel camera on the back, 16 megapixels on the front, which is perfectly fine for taking selfies. Ultimately, there's been so much hype around this phone. It's had thousands of pre-orders, and that suggests that people are quite keen to get their hands on it. But given the current economic climate, is a translucent back and some funky lights enough to persuade people to part with their money?
Hey!
The challenges for Nothing are immense. They have so many different things. Set to one side, launching a mobile phone into a market which is totally dominated by two giants, Apple and Samsung, who have almost unlimited resources in marketing and channel and reach and brand. You've also got the really tough economic headwinds right now. You know, people are really reviewing how they look at their mobile phone. Will they keep it for longer? Do they need to upgrade the one that they've got? And do they want to take a risk on a brand that they don't know?
The Nothing phone was designed by Carl Pei, who co-founded the phone brand OnePlus. His new firm is based in the UK. You've managed to create quite a buzz, haven't you, around the product?
Yeah, I was tweeting this weekend that there's too much.
Too much? You've created too much of a buzz.
We just didn't expect it. We knew people would pay attention because the entire industry has been kind of stagnant, so us bringing something different to the market, a lot of people would want to know what it is, but the amount of interest has just blown our minds.
Why did you call it Nothing?
Well, there's an official answer and a non-official answer. The official answer is, as technology becomes more and more seamless and intertwined and ingrained in our lives, it just fades into the background. It's so easy to use. It feels like nothing. But the truth is, I had a lot of other names, and I was discussing with my little sister about all these different names I had, and she told me that they were all really bad. So eventually I said, okay, I'm just gonna call it Nothing. And she's like, yeah, do that. That's really good.
Do you think that you can energize the market in the way that you want to?
I think based on all the anticipation and all the excitement that's out there right now, we're well on our way to do that, but ultimately the real test is the product itself.